This is part 2 of the photo picker tutorial within SwiftUI. Continuing from last week, we need to add an image picker view. So to do that, right click anywhere on your project, for example your content view, and then select new file. Next thing we need to do is to select a Swift file, and then name the file image picker. Import SwiftUI. Now we need to create a struct. Type in struct image picker. And it will inherit from UI view controller representable. And the purpose of inheriting from UI view controller representable for the view controller is so that we can use this view controller within SwiftUI, so that when the user clicks on the button, the image picker is displayed, which is the UI. Now we need to add two binding variables. Binding var selected image, UI image, binding var is image picker presented, bool. The purpose of using the binding variables is because the binding variables is shared by the content view. As seen here, as you can see within the content view on line 13 we have selected image, which is here, and we also have is image picker presented, which is here. So these two variables will be communicating with the bindable variables, the binding variables, which are these two, selected image and is image picker presented. Next thing we need to do is to create and configure an instance of the UI image picker controller. So type in func make UI view controller, and then for the return type it will be UI image picker controller. Let image picker equals UI image picker controller. Create an instance of that. image picker delegate equals context coordinator. Set the coordinator as a delegate. Return image picker coordinator. Is that spelled correctly? We do it again. Coordinator. Let image picker equals UI image picker controller. Looks like it's right. I'll see at the end. The next function we need to add is a function signature for the protocols. So we just need to type in func update UI view controller. Although we're not using this protocol method, it's needed within Swift for the image picker. Next thing we need to do is to create or make a coordinator object. And the return type will be coordinator. Coordinator self. And now we need to create a class called coordinator, and the purpose of this class is to coordinate and handle the delegate methods of the UI image picker controller. Class, now that should be on line or after line 28. That should be after line 26 because it's within the image picker struct. Class coordinator NS object UI navigation controller delegate UI image picker controller delegate. Let parent image picker and the purpose of line 13 is to reference the image picker struct. Init self.parent equals parent. So that init method will initialize the private parent instance object or object variable of image picker. Func image picker controller picker UI image picker controller did finish picking media with info and then we pass in the UI image picker controller info key from the dictionary. Any UI image picker controller let's try and fix it this way. UI image picker controller, seems like that's incorrect. So it's UI, oh, I know what it is. I missed out the parameter label, which is info, that should be here. Still showing an error. UI image picker controller. I know what the problem is. I missed out an I. There should be two I's, another I there. UI image picker controller info key. And that shouldn't be private there. It wants a label. Let's see if that fits anything. Now I just try and compile it. Compiles. Next thing we need to do is to grab the selected image, type in if let image equals info dot original image, cast it as a UI image, and also make sure that it's not nil. So if the image exists, was retrieved from the photo picker, selected image equals to image, parent dot is image picker presented equals false. So that will dismiss or hide the image picker on line 42. And then our final method is to add the did cancel delegate of the image picker. So that is function image picker did cancel. So if the user decides they no longer want to use the image picker will be dismissed. Parent dot is image picker presented, it's not presented, equals false. So that will dismiss the image picker. And now we need to go back to the content view. And then within the content view, where we made the comments on line 99, we need to supply the arguments to the image picker struct. So we need to type in image picker selected image, which is your bindable selected image variable, and is image picker presented, which is $ is image picker presented. So now that should show the image picker when we run it. Let's see if it works. I'll select an image. It's not working. Oh yeah, it is working. I'll do it again just to make sure. I'll select an image. Yeah, it displays. So let's stop it and run it again, just to make sure that it is working correctly. Select an image. Seems a little bit slow. Let me do it again. Select an image. Yeah, I think it's the simulator. It's a bit slow. Do it again. Click on select image. So now select an actual image. Select the flowers, the roses, I think. And then it's displayed within the content view. If it was aligned incorrectly, we can change or fix the alignment by clicking on the minus or plus sign as it rotates. It's straight, this 180 degrees, so that's neat. And that's the image picker. Thank you for joining us. If you found this tutorial helpful, please comment, like and subscribe. See you next week.